Well, hello. What you're looking at are four of my 22s. These three can shoot 22 short, long, or long rifle. This one is the very first rifle I ever owned. Well, my dad bought it for me. He bought it in a pawn shop in New Mexico, and I think he paid a whole $20 for it when he bought it. So this is a J.C. Higgins Sears Roebuck, and the way it works is it's hand cock, bolt action, single shot, and it's as simple as they come. I mean, you open it, put it around, shut it, cock it, and fire. This one's a little more complicated. This is a Winchester, and it belonged to my mom's dad. And it is a multi-shot, and the reason is it has a small magazine. I had to find this, I think it was Numerich Arms that had it, and it'll hold, I think, 6 rounds. This one is a Remington pump, and this is exactly like one my uncle gave me when I was about 12, I think. And I saw this at a local gun store. It looked exactly like the one he gave me, and I just liked it. It's a pump action with a underbarrel magazine, and it's covered in what they call patina. But it just looks so mellow and old and lovely. I just had to have it. This was $300. And this one is really interesting. This is called a Wadie. This is a what was commonly called at the turn of the last century that is in the years of the 1900s, in the early Mauve decade, the period before World War I. This was called a Parlor rifle. This is what they used to use for parlor shooting, using CB caps. And what a CB cap is, you take a 22 with primer compound in it, no powder, and put basically a round ball as the projectile, and use it to shoot at targets across a room, indoors. This cannot shoot even 22 short because that's just too powerful for it. I saw this, I forget where I picked it up, I think it was a gun store. And the guy had no idea what it was, but he knew that a 22 short would not work in it, and he warned me not to put one in it. It's been fired with one before. You can tell because it's been split out here and then glued back together again. And that usually happens when your action gets very weak. It says Wadie on it, and that was all I knew about it. I found exactly one reference online to it, and that's where I learned it was made in Austria, and what it was. So anyway, this is just a collection of 22s, something that just about every boy in America when I was a kid had. We all learned to shoot on these, and these days, well, Sears Roebuck isn't around anymore. Remington has gone bankrupt. Winchester is now, I think, owned in Japan. The world has just changed dramatically, and people just, I guess, don't go shooting much anymore. It's a sad world we have today.